11 water parks you won't believe exist. "11. In this day and age, it's always a case of bigger and better, and trying to reach limits that were once thought absolutely impossible. So imagine heading to a water park where you could be joining roughly 50,000 people on that specific day. Chimelong Water Park is the largest water park in Asia, is based in China, and spans over 450 acres. Boasting many accolades, including an exclusive water treatment system that helps to combat things like E. coli and viruses without doing any harm to the swimmer's skin. But we are not here to find out about the treatment system, although it is reassuring to know you won't catch anything dodgy while there. Here are some of the highlights. Extreme Rivers. It's the world's largest man-made torrent. Waves can reach 3 meters, and visitors can experience the realism of real flood waves. Massive wave pool. Roughly 50 rides that are safe for kids, and around 1,000 water sprinklers. Kids will love it, and so will you. 7 massive jacuzzis with different massage features. A small slice of heaven. And of course, ride after thrill-seeking ride. 10. When you think of water parks, you generally picture it being outside. Well, that's not the case with this next water park, called Sandcastle Water Park. It's located in the UK in Lancashire. I suppose it makes sense as the weather in the UK is not the best for the majority of the year. So the temperature inside is 84 degrees. And some of the awesome rides on offer include 2 Aztec-themed slides, which actually launch from the roof, heads outside and then back inside. There is Montezuma, which is a mat slide, including 3,600 loops and turns that are back-to-back and pretty nauseating. Then there is Aztec Falls, and if you don't mind going into the unknown, then this will work for you. It's a dark descent into, well, that's the mystery that surrounds this ride. There are also some world firsts, like the first indoor vertical water slide and the world's longest indoor roller coaster water slide. Families are also more than welcome with loads of tamer rides for the kids and grown-ups. 9. Not only has our next water park been declared the best water park in the world by TripAdvisor, it's just absolutely majestic to look at. Although located in Spain, they have gone for a Siamese theme. Park designer Christoph Kissling got permission from the Thai royal family to model his park on the Thai and made a promise not to actually copy anything. A pretty cool feature about the water park is that seawater is cleaned and used for the rides, and then the water is used to water the abundance of plants at the park and surroundings. Enjoy the Dragon, the Wave Palace, the Naga Racer, the Giant, the Tower of Power, and much more, just to add to the long list of why you absolutely need to go to this water park. It has 7 world records, including the record for the world's largest dragon statue. See you in Spain! 8. We head to Brazil next and find the largest water park in Latin America, called Beach Park. For a long time, the park held a record in the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's tallest water slide. It's called Insano, aptly named, and is 135 feet tall. Sadly, it lost that record to another slide called Kilimanjaro, which stands at 193 feet tall and is found in Rio. The park offers a very unique ride called the Aeroplus, where you get into a capsule which is the first ever skybox, a transparent box basically. You choose one of 5 descents and the capsule then opens up with the simple pressing of a button. Another awesome feature is the water circus, which has cannons, water showers, jets, boats, and so much more. 300 people can watch the show at a time, and it even includes a giant bucket dumping 1,800 liters of water at once. 7. The name Tropical Islands doesn't really match where it comes from, but this exotic place is based in Germany. Now here's the crazy thing. It could be snowing outside and you can still enjoy your time at Tropical Islands. It's inside a giant hangar that used to be a Soviet military airbase. You can visit for the day, or you can rent a teepee-like tent and stay overnight. It can accommodate 6,000 guests each day, and in its first year of opening saw just under 1 million people head there. There are different themes running throughout the resort, including the tropical village, the rainforest with roughly 50,000 plants, including some very rare species, the tropical sea and the Bali Lagoon, with canals, whirlpools and slides. So forget about the German Fest, rather head down to the tropical islands for an unforgettable experience. 6. I love the name of this water park, and as long as no white dove is released once you have visited, then we're all good. According to Frommer's guidebook, Noah's Ark Water Park is the biggest water park in the USA. It has 51 water slides, and of these 51, there are 4 that definitely stand out. One is called Quadzilla, which is a 4-lane mat racer where you go down head first. If speed is your thing, try the Black Anaconda, but it seems that's even tame compared to the Scorpion's Tail, which is just terrifying. 10 stories high, a near vertical drop, and dropping 50 feet a second. 5. Here's a water park that was featured on The Amazing Race 5, The Amazing Race Asia 1, and The Amazing Race Australia 2. It's the Wild Wadi Water Park in Dubai. With over 30 rides, the park features the Wipeout and Riptide, where you can actually surf. There are only 4 of these in the world. There is also Tantrum Alley, which has nothing to do with noisy toddlers, but rather water slides and tornadoes. The theme running through the park is an Arabian story of Juha, who goes on loads of adventures with his friend Sindbad. This theme and the detail of the park won them an award for outstanding accomplishments in design and theme. 4. Time to go down under. And even though this water park is outside, it still remains open all year round. The pools and slides are heated during the winter months. It's the Wet n Wild Gold Coast Water Park in Australia and attracts over 1 million guests every year. Any ride with the name Black Hole should instill fear even in those who believe they are fearless. You are literally entering into pitch black darkness with no idea of what twists and turns are going to come your way. Their website promises that you will be shaking in your swimmers when you are done with this ride. Of course, there are more adventurous rides to head to, like the Kamikaze, where you'll plunge down a virtually vertical drop, giving you the feeling of zero gravity. Just don't eat a big lunch before attempting this one. 3. Forget the Mickey Mouse ears when you head to this part of Disney World. Typhoon Lagoon got its name from the imagined legend of an earthquake, typhoon, and volcanic eruption coming together to create a sea inland, which includes breaker waves. There are 3 million gallons of water in the park, is 61 acres, and is great for grown-ups and kids alike. Just to highlight some of the rides there is the Crush and Gusher, and here's something to think about when you go plunging down these slides. The amount of water in one of these slides is enough to fill a home pool in 1 minute. There are storm slides, gangplank falls, Humunga Cowabunga, surfing, and a shark reef where you can literally swim with tropical fish, sharks, and even stingrays. 2. So what do you do with a gigantic center that has lost its appeal after hosting the 2008 Summer Olympics? Well, you turn it into the Happy Magic Water Cube, and it becomes the second most visited tourist destination in Beijing. Another awesome indoor water park with rides named Aqua Launch, Aqua Loop, Aqua Tube, and more. There is a lazy river, floating jellyfish, and an incredible wave pool. It's a marvel to view as it's so brilliantly decorated with great attention to detail. Just so you know, this is second on the tourist destination to the Great Wall of China. 1. As gorgeous as what this water park is, would you believe that it's actually located right next to a massive rubbish dump? The park focuses on Vietnamese history, and the theme of the sacred animals runs through prominently: the dragon, tortoise, unicorn, and phoenix. Besides the regular rides and slides, there are a few odd things about this park. The Palace of Unicorns is actually a house of horrors, so don't even think about taking your kids through it. And then they have an enormous crocodile kingdom with over 1,500 crocs, so I would be super careful when in the water pools and be on my guard for an escaped crocodile. We hope you enjoyed our list of water parks you won't believe exist. Which would be first on your list? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching!